Okay guys, today we're going to start learning about statistical questions. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for my voice, it's halfway gone. But when we talk about statistical questions, the biggest thing I want you to realize is that a statistical question will have a variety of answers, okay? So statistical questions I want you to think of the word variety. If I were to ask you what today is, and you would say Monday, that is not a statistical question because there is one answer. If I were to ask you or ask the class what your favorite day of the week is, we would have a variety of answers. So that's where it would become a statistical question when you have variety. If you look at this, it says, suppose you want to determine the number of different ringtones each of your math classmates has stored in his or her cell phone. So write the statistical question, how many different ringtones are stored on your cell phone? So we could go through and say, we're just going to say, for example, 6 of you have less than 5, 4 have 5 to 9, 3 have 10 to 14, and 5 of you have 15 or more. Do you have the same answer for each question? No, you don't. So that's what makes this a statistical question. If I were to say, who has a ringtone stored in their cell phone, you would only have a yes or no answer, and that would make it a not statistical question. Okay? So again, the biggest thing you need to understand, a statistical question, you get a variety of answers. Let's make sure we add that too, of answers. You're going to need to be able to determine if a question is statistical or if it's not statistical, and then be able to create some as well. Okay, let's work through a couple together. And let's go down here to the bottom. If we look at this, who was the first president of the United States? How many answers are there possible for that question? Okay, that's right, there's only one. So would this be a statistical or not statistical question? Okay, this one would be a not statistical because we only have one president that was the first president of the United States. Look at question number 9. How much time do the students in my school spend on the internet each night? Is that going to vary for each student? Yes, it is. So would this be a statistical or not statistical question? I'm hoping all of you just said that would be a statistical question because you have a variety of answers. Again, statistical, I want you to think variety. Okay? What is the height of the tallest water slide at Wild Rose's water park? Is that going to give us one specific answer? Yes, it is. So this would be not statistical because you have one specific answer. What are the admission prices to each of the state parks in Kentucky? Are those all going to be the same? More than likely they're not. You may have some that cost more than others. So with this, you are going to have a little bit of variety. So this would become a statistical question. Okay? I want you right now to take a few minutes. I want you to write one question that would be a statistical question and one that would be a not statistical question. Then I want you to take a few minutes and share those with your neighbor. See if you guys agree with what you say. Okay, hopefully you agreed which questions were statistical and which questions were not. We're going to continue practicing these through the week, but again, the biggest thing I want you to remember is that a statistical question will have a variety of answers. You're going to do some practice on this tonight, And again, if you have any questions, you know you are free to send me a message or email me and let me know.